moon, probably not a good idea. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That probably would be. There's probably good ideas, and then there's that idea, and I'm not going to do that. Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. Happy Leo full moon or Cancer full moon, depending on it's Cancer and Vedic. I can identify with both, so I dressed for the occasion. Plus, I had a really hard morning. I had a hard pain morning. Then I got scared. Put me in that vibration of fear, and then I started thinking about other stuff that scared me. Like man, it's hard. It's because I when you get older, you reach new plateaus of, where your body wears. And my body started wearing young. I think it attributes a lot to the freaking shit that the freaking Air Force put in me. That's a lot of juice. I got a lot of juice. I got 6 shots of juice of anthrax. And I'm only I was 5'3" and 3/4 then. Now I'm only 5'2". I've lost in my L 9, 10, and 11 compression. So I try to be mindful of my posture. I've always been told to, because I was always on the borderline of scoliosis and stuff. It's just let's little runt babies. This is what happens to little babies when you're born with runts, and you're just already wound tight. As life goes on, either you get wound up more tight, or you learn how to let go, release, turn it over. Thank God. Just scary because there's so many nerves in there, and I like to dance, and the idea of the possibility of them just keep going because it's degenerative makes me sad. So I just got to take care of me and stay fit and stay agile and dance because I can dance today. So I dance in my bathroom. So I was thinking about maybe going to the store today, like my tactical pants. Although it is the full moon, and I was just prefacing by saying, it's a full moon, and I don't need to go out because my energy is always fine. See, that's the thing, is I gotta keep my energy down here. I have to keep it down here. Everybody else is just like, I don't have any energy. Want to go do this? Want to go? No, I don't got no energy. We live in a freaking glumlot doldrum freaking society. I'm thinking it's gonna shift a little bit when spring comes. I'm thinking it's actually gonna bloom. It's gonna blossom and open wide up. So just gotta try. I'm Aries Sun, Scorpio Moon, Cancer Rising. Patience, yeah. I hurt my organs subduing. Resisting. And that's what patience is to me, is resisting my desire to do what I want. Patience. I want to go do this. I'm an Aries. Let's go do this. Let's go do this. Let's go do this. It's not time yet. It's not time yet. It's not time yet. So astrology's pretty cool. It's all over. It depends on who you listen to. I just hope other people are finding positive ways. And when you see that's the thing, is when you see people, I see people, and I see them like in the store, and I see them, they're struggling in life, right? You can tell when people are hurting, right? You can tell when it's just like that look, because I've seen it in my own eyes in the mirror. So I engage with these people. Yeah. As much as I can. I can't wait. This whole face diaper crap it'll be over soon. And then the people that freaking all fed into it will just be like, we were just doing what we're told. Who, us? Don't, We just gotta let them. I didn't do a very good job tying it today. I think it's because I lost weight since the last time I wore it. And it's at the old size it was. So, who's there? Military breaks the body down. Doesn't it suck? See? You can relate to me. It just sucks. It sucks when I think that the prospect of ending up in like a wheelchair or something, it just, and then when I see so many people just buy into, they're doing lotteries for this vaccine. Give it to me, give me what, and I'm just like, dude, is this how the meek are gonna inherit the earth? What's wrong, Luna? Is she crying? Is she whimpering?
Yeah, she's waiting for you.
She thinks that we're gonna go for a ride, and we're really not. We're really not. I made cookies today. We're not going nowhere. Maybe we'll go for a walk out in the yard or something, but we're gonna go. We're posted. They're really good. They're the Crunch-A Bunch. I get these. Where is it? Oh, wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? The bottom of the trash. Because I don't take pain pills. So I eat Crunch-A Bunch. No, I make these in cookies. I use ice cream bits. I go to the ice cream section because we like ice cream, huh, Mom? I bet Mom wants some this morning, or this afternoon, huh? This morning, so I'm not noon yet. You want some ice cream, I'll get you some ice cream. Well, I wait till noon. So, soon. And you know what is cool? That I'm excited to visit. Wait, I was talking about something else. Oh, the cookies. And they also have, like, peanut butter and stuff like that. I don't do a lot. It's just like 7 grams and some butter. Cook it up for about 8 hours. Let it go. Attend to it. You know. So I give them to everybody. I don't sell anything. I'm a Heyoka. It's good karma, man. I give them away to people as gratuity. First, I feel, hey, you into that? You know, where you at in life? You like that? You know, and a lot of people do. So people will get that. I can't. It says backwards. It's backwards. That's what it is. I can't look at the camera. I can't look at the camera. I gotta go by memory because now it's backwards on the camera. Isn't that weird? The mind is such a weird thing. And that's the thing is, because Mom, I've been studying the mind like my whole entire life. I don't need to do that. Like my whole entire life because when I was 12, my father was in a TBI type situation down in Phoenix. And then Mom had a stroke 3 years after that. And strokes are, as I understand them, bringing it down to the lowest denomination. They are, whatever, not so bad. It's not, whatever. Ain't nothing no 100%. See, that's why it's just like, I gotta like, most of my thumbnails, I freaking hate. I hate most of my thumbnails. I think they're terrible. I want to keep doing it until I get it right. But I always use the first one because I ain't that important. You know? I don't got time to be just take the, you know, and a lot of them I hate. Some of them Mom are like, that's a really good picture. Thanks, Mom. Anyway, I'm all over the place today. So I got past my fear, whatever fear I had today, with whatever that moment was, glimpse, and then I stepped back into my faith, and then I went and danced it out, and I stretch, and I'm excited I'm right by the Rio Grande. I might just get up and because Mom likes to sleep until 7, I could get up and out and back by 7. When spring comes and stuff like that. Oh, I was talking about how I give my cookies away. I was talking about that. I hope people that are when you're out and about, because that's what's going on. The way I see it, everybody's in pain. Everybody's freaking suffering, and so many people are suffering. It's just like I'm suffering, and then they're not even happy. They're just doing what they're just going through the motions. I see it all over the media. I see it all over even storylines, the things that people are talking about in TV shows and stuff like that. I got a little owie on my lip this morning. I don't really know where it came from. That's what's kind of weird. It's because this is a zit. It has a pimple. That's an old one. It's just a residual leftover from my, I don't even know what that's for. Because I haven't been eating. I haven't had much of an appetite because I felt like I was starting to come down with the cold. And all I've been wanting to eat is like cereal. Stuff with and ice cream, stuff with milk, and you don't do that. I don't put mucus into my system when my body's trying to fight the mucus and it's creating its own. So you get rid of that. Then I was just kind of I just didn't really feel like eating much because when I got here, I overcompensated with our Glee. We had a good Christmas, but I put on a couple more pounds more than I wanted to, and it's just better if I keep my frame smaller. Because it takes the extra weight off my back. It does. I want to make a brace. I think I could. I could make my own brace. Yeah, they have back braces and stuff like that. But I got a big belly. I got a gut. I carry my stress in my gut. Ever since I was a little kid, I was one of those Buddha kids. You know? Wasn't I? Didn't I have all... I always carried my weight in my gut. And I got a big ass. That's the German side in me. 9, my big ass. That's no, my big ass. Yeah. You know what's funny? I read a account someplace. It was like one of those handmade ancestry books kind of thing. And at first I was like, it just hit me not too long ago. My ancestor, like, because of the German side, you know. I read that there were 2 draft dodgers in my family. 2 men that were like, F that, I'm not doing this stuff. And being German, I'm kind of glad that they opted out. I'm kind of glad that they stood up for what they, whatever. I think the military, just like you said, Tanya, right? Yeah, it's just shit. And it just breaks my heart to see people send their kids that they love so much. And I watch their kids grow up because they put up what they do on Facebook. And these kids are ill-equipped because I saw. See, understand? If you're new to my tube, I was at the island of Crete for Operation Iraqi bullshit. So when the first wave of Marines went in, did what they're trained to do. And what did they find? But they did it anyway. Ooh. I saw what it broke their psyche, see? We're dealing with the residual effects of the more than 50% of the population right now. Their psyche is broke. So what are people going to do to help heal that? Are they going to go into the shit? Are they going to go into the trenches? Are they going to sit down next to the bum that smells bad and talks to him? And then when leaves, looks him in the eye, give him a big old hug and wipe his stinky steak all over you because you don't care because he's a spirit and every spirit deserves to be recognized. Huh? Whew! Ow! So, anyway, how are people really, and it's going to take more than buying the person behind you a cup of coffee. People are going to have to get more clever than that. But the good news is we got 6 planets in Aquarius. 6 planets in Aquarius. Oh my God, that is sick. Now, I like Rick, and it's his teaching that say, this ain't the age of Aquarius. Yeah, this song's coming back, the hippie stuff's coming back, all this stuff that happened in 62, that's coming back around because everything happens in cycles, but we're still like 125, so I will die, be born, And then when I don't know however long I die, you know, in that incarnation, we will be in the age of Aquarius. So what we do now, we get to feel the energy to get ready for the. So put yourself, because energy don't die. Energy does not die. So everything you do comes back to you. And people are doing some crazy, nasty things. And they're either going to recognize it in this incarnation or next. But they're going to. Can I give you kisses? Because you're so cute and pretty and smart and funny. You're so pretty. Yes, I love you. Luna let me do her nails in the back this morning. She hates it. But I just. And she just licked me. That might be how I got that. She got a broke tooth. See, I'm not a fan of breeders and puppy mills and all that shit like breeders. It's just all good. Good people do it. And that's okay. And I can try and learn how to separate those two. Okay? But I hate breeding. It makes unhealthy dogs. For profit. It's human traffic. It's fucking the human sex trade for dogs. And I like dogs too much. And plus mine are all rescue. And she's got the little tattoo green that she's done. Next. Her teeth are all broken. Well, wore down. And these are wore down and this one was like broken, but since it was dead, they don't want to compromise the job by pulling it out. And it's caused problems. Because she's a stray. She's been scared. And when you get a new dog, there's transitions. Especially when I already had 3 that were there. Oh, I got in over my head. OIF 3, the swinging. Yeah, I could only do 6 because I couldn't stand the swinging dicks. I say that a lot. What's OIF 3? I don't know. You were Army, I believe. I don't know Army speak. My brother is an Army. I think he's in the Army Reserves. He's a lieutenant colonel now. Sometimes, Commander. I'm like, dude. I always thought. I remember telling this to my flight chief. The difference between high-ranking officers in the military and those freaking dudes on the streets, you know, with shopping carts talking to themselves, you know, all roughed up and, you know, crazy and stuff, is an education in a family that bailed them out of everything. Yeah, that's the only difference between the mentality of those two groups, because they're nuts. And they're just told stuff all day long, because work centers want, you know, paint a picture and stuff, and it's just like, none of it's true. Then they fly around from base to base, and then they want to live here. They want to go to live in Hawaii, so they go live on the base in Hawaii, and okay, we're tired of this. Let's go live over here in Europe, and that's all it is it's taxpayers pay freaking rich people to play chess with themselves and live whatever lifestyle, and occasionally go off and kill people in the name of freedom, but it's never really been verifiable. It's all just stories. Oh, Operation. See, because I call it Operation Iraqi bullcrap. Sorry. I forgot what it's. I always forget what it's really called because I always call it Operation Iraqi bullshit. You know, and so I saw what it did to the Marines. It broke them. They're just, you know, week before freaking playing video games, getting laid, drinking beer, you know. And then I think a lot of them decided that they liked it. They like freaking roughing people up and harming people, and they like that scared. That they like instilling fear in other people because they're so scared. And somebody's got to be the most scariest scared, because everybody's scared in wartime situation, right? So what do? They bring them back here, and then they go back home, right? And then, welcome home. Here's a job at the police department. Okay, and then they can continue that. The psyche doesn't build up after situations like that. It doesn't build up. Things only deteriorate. You can build them up for a while, ain't that right, Arnie Schwarzenegger or whatever your name is? Guy fucking creeps me out. He got to be a governor because he was a roided out freaking terrible actor. He was a roided out freaking musclehead. I just don't get along with fucking meatheads. And he is one. But see, you can build anything up, but it'll always deteriorate. Because we're just matter, and matter breaks down. Eventually, ultimately. People think they figure it out, and they're going to find some crazy mad science, and no, dude, lives are not meant. They're meant to be lived naturally. I'm kind of bummed, Ben? Because I had my appendix out. Because I don't think the less you harm yourself and cut your body open and let them do stuff, the better. Because the stuff that they use, it's just poison. It's just poison. So, anyway, I'm into holistic. I got aches and pains. What kind of freaking herbs? What kind of supplements? What kind of diet do I need to be on? I need to be working, more activity, Too many people got in a habit of taking a pill and putting everything off on, I'll be okay if this and when and this will happen and I'll just do this and that and that'll make me happy. And people ain't getting it, man. Happy is inside. Happy is only found inside. It is not found ever. I've looked 46 years. I've looked for 46 years. And I didn't find it any place externally. No place. This place is pretty cool though, man. The sunsets and the sunrise. Mom and I saw a UAP this morning. It was cool, huh? That was pretty shiny. It was like silver. It shimmered. It actually, it veiled by, clouds. I didn't even get a picture. I left that one alone. Sometimes I see majestic things and I just leave it between me and the experience. Mama. That one, don't take a picture of that one. See, cooperation is nature's way. And then I would meet the fucking fat, slob, lazy, scumbag reservists from... It was funny. I know they were from around San Bernardino. Their unit was... Because but it's statute of limitations are for culprits and criminals, It's been too long now, but these people do this shit this is why they have wars. This is why they do it. So these guys, they were there for whatever reason, but we had to work with them because I'm aged, so I had to work in all the work centers and stuff, and flight line support in all areas, every capacity. We're the fucking stepchildren. Anyway. The hated ones. So he, at the end of the month, what he and a bunch of his freaking reservist buddies did, or National Guard, they were National Guard. What they did was they flew over Iraq at like 11:45. So they flew over, but a little ways into Iraq, and then at 11:30, right? And then was there for midnight, and then came back, so they got hazardous duty, all this extra bonus bullshit pay for flying. And that's what, and so like, when I hear all these people, yay, military, yay, I'm like, how? All I saw, I got to stay in the that was cool though, that's cool. I got to stay in the Panorama Hotel. Check that hotel out. Thanks. Probably never would have stayed there if it weren't for you, Uncle Sam. See, the thing is there's the idea, the spirit law, and the letter law. The country was supposed to be free, and then there's the other side, because there's always an other side to everything that, no, we have to control. No, it's always free. It's always been like this. That's why there's always been movies like Star Wars and Batman. It's duality. And all the darkness that we see in the world is only matched with what's inside us. And people are not figuring that out. They're not. I'm trying not to see the outcome of anything. I even did this morning. Mom's like, don't even talk like that. I'm like, I know, but I have to get it out of my head. Because that's when people dwell on it. So, then I went in the bathroom and danced it out, and it didn't even matter. How long have I been running my mouth? 25 minutes. The Earth is about to do a 180. It's going to do a 180. It's first, I think it's going to halt. It's going to, something's going to happen, and halt. And then it's going to turn around and go back into a different direction, because the one that we're on, there's no good to come out of it. The people that are freaking running the show now watched too much Terminator when they were a kid and shit like that. And it's stuck in there because that's their vibration. That's their, you know. I'm not for melding technology and the human body. There is not a surgery that exists now or any time that I would do. I will just alleviate the pain until my natural born passing, whatever my time is naturally, because I won't. I've never heard one person ever have a back surgery. I don't even know why people still have them, because nobody ever says that they feel better. You are drilling hardware into your natural cells. And the way they do it, it is so primitive. My dad had made, when he was in that accident where it crushed his skull in 3 places, it also crushed his one hip and then broke his opposite femur. Is that the big bone? And they put posts or all this hardware in his hip to keep it together in place. And then they'd replace it, and he made it a paperweight. And it's all janky and shit. People think just because it's blood, shit ain't gonna rust in there. Just because it's not water, it's blood, that the hardware, but it's highly stainless steel. Cutting costs, corner. People are oh so painfully trustworthy, and I used to be too. Yes, that's the word. I ain't into all that stuff. And all the people that are running the world are into it, and who are they going to test the stuff on? Who do you think they're going to do it? And everybody wants to get it, and it's just weird to me. And I'm going to have to pass, because I had too much freaking poison that they because there's anthrax. It's like snake venom. There's the venom of the snake in every venom. So you think an anthrax vaccine is not going to have little freaking doses of anthrax in it? I got 6 shots. 6! That's a lot of juice. I'm just a small woman. I was a small woman then. They don't go by size. Everybody gets the same amount. It's poison, and it makes me sad that I have not been a liar my whole life. I've been a lot of things. And a lot of people can testify that I am not a liar. And they still don't believe me when I say that this stuff is straight up fucking poison. Oh, but who says? Some fucking dipshit dillhole who read a book and then wrote a book. Never fucking had it. Put me in the room with these bitches. Put me in the room with them. I'll give them my experience, and I might even change their mind. I'm all for the holistic approach, man. There's an herb for every remedy. The earth gives us exactly what we need to take care of ourselves. And in return, we were supposed to be the custodians of this planet. And we became the cancer for profit. And now there's going to be hell to pay. So, what are you going to do? That's about all I got for now. Hope you have